Hello, Eurovision fans. Thank you so much for coming to my channel, which is growing at the moment. So thank you so much for subscribing. And I'll also say bonjour les Français, because today I would like to talk about and rate the French entry for Eurovision 2023, which is Évidemment by Zarra. And Zarra is a really interesting artist because she's not actually from France. She was born and grew up in Montreal in Quebec, and she has Moroccan roots. So really, really international, representing France. I really like that. And there's an air of Céline Dion representing Switzerland or Natacha Saint-Pierre representing France. So we'll see whether she can be as successful in Eurovision as these two Quebecois artists. So I will be rating different aspects of the song and performance, and I will also make a prediction on how France will do in Eurovision 2023. And the first aspect I want to look at are the lyrics of the song, which I find quite interesting. So let's have a look together. Zarra starts by singing, "My heart, my hands, my eyes, my kidneys. Nothing belongs to me anymore. I do myself harm to do good. I forget like it was nothing." I think here you could say that she is singing about a love affair, maybe giving your all. But I think especially the "my hands, my heart, my everything" is actually talking about the artist going on stage and giving her all, bearing her all, because especially the sentence, "I do myself harm to do good," I think refers to the artist going on stage and, like I said, bearing her all. And she continues by saying, "It is beautiful on top of the world, but you can't touch heaven." And I think, again, this is talking about the artist trying to maybe reach the divine inspiration, but not getting it, or getting it and bearing your all, and the public doesn't respond to you. So very interesting lyrics, and quite similar, I feel like, to Voilà, the French entry in 2021, because that song was also about, here I am, I'm the artist, please like me or please respond to me. So I find that really interesting, that it's like a continuation of Voilà almost. And she continues, "All these big promises I hear are nothing but wind." And this could talk about maybe the music industry, people telling you, you're going to be successful, you're going to have a great career, and it just isn't maybe happening for you. And then she continues, "Obviously," which is my translation of évidemment. There are different translations as well. So this whole thing is by yours truly. I can't promise you that everything is exactly correctly translated, but I think it's pretty close. So obviously, because after the good times, the rain comes, that is what we forget. And then one of my favorite lyrics in the song, "It's always too good to be true, but never too bad to be untrue." I find that very powerful, because I have this feeling sometimes this feels too good to be true. Something must happen that breaks it up. And then it could also refer to the "but never too bad to be untrue." It can always get worse in a way. Maybe she's talking about the music business. We don't really know. But I find that really interesting for a song for Eurovision. So then she continues again, "Obviously, évidemment, she won't ever be the same, this girl from before." And here again, it could be about a love affair, but I think it's about the artist bearing his or her all, and then nothing will ever be the same because you have shared your innermost feelings with the world in a way. And then it goes on, "I look for love and never find anything, like in my handbag." Here, I'm not quite sure about the lyric, because "like in my handbag" makes it sound a little bit comical. People might think about when they're looking for something in their purse, and not sure whether the lyrics are that great there. Also, when she says, "I bear my all, my kidneys, my hands, my heart, my kidneys," I think kidneys is a bit strange there in the lyrics. But otherwise, I really like them, because then she goes on, "I am bearing all for you." There you have it. So give me a chance. Again, very Voilà here, I think. Here I am, voilà. Listen to me and give me a chance. From you to me, from me to you, have I succeeded in singing for la grande France? And this is the very climax of the song. And I find that really, really powerful. And I love that part of the song because she's basically saying, I know I'm not French, I'm from Canada, but please listen to me and give me a chance. Have I succeeded in representing you? So really, really cool, I think. And the whole song is basically talking about her coming onto the Eurovision stage, representing France. And I find that really, really interesting. And because I find it so interesting, I am giving 4 out of 5 points for the lyrics. 1 less because of the handbag and the kidneys. I'm sorry. Now, the second aspect I want to talk about, breaking my little concept a little bit, is the song. I like it quite a lot. I've listened to it quite a few times today. It's like a bit voila meets Schlager pop. I really liked the beginning, the intro, which sounds like from a soundtrack. It kind of reminded me of Rise Like a Phoenix as well. But the Schlager pop, the middle parts sound a bit 2000s, but it also sounds very French, which I find really cool. But the thing is, if in your playlist you listen to the song and then something else more current comes up, it kind of feels a little bit dated. And then I'm not sure whether it has too many changes, whether it's a bit too messy maybe, from the dramatic parts that remind me of Voila to the more dancey parts. I could grow into it, but for the moment, I'm not 100% sure. So I am giving 3 out of 5 points for the song. The next aspect is the voice. And I have to say, I really, really love her voice. She has a great voice. She's a great singer. I like the R's, like Rhin. It almost sounds like Piaf when she did her R's. And I really love that. And she has an interesting tone in her voice. It's almost raspy, but not too much. It has a very old-fashioned sound about it, and it really fits this song, I think. She's very good in the transition from chest to head voice, in loud parts, in the climax, in the whispering that she does at some parts. Really, really good. And I'm giving, therefore, 5 out of 5 points for her voice. And let's talk about the personality, because she's just 100% diva. She just knows what she's doing. I'm here for it. It's just really amazing. The hand movements remind me a bit of Adele, which I find really cool because I love Adele. And she just has it down, how to perform, how to do it. So I'm also giving 5 out of 5 points for personality. Now, for the performance, and I should have said that about the voice, it's obviously a music video at this point. We don't know how she performs live, but I'm pretty certain that she's good performing live. But it's a special kind of music video because I think it already lets us predict how the performance will be in Eurovision. I think, again, it reminded me a bit of Rise Like a Phoenix with the lights. The lights are very helpful and very effective. I think it feels like a cabaret performance. I love the drama that she infuses into the song, but it's also not too much drama. I feel like in some parts it could be even more effective and more dramatic and really transport this feeling of drama and diva and everything that is in the song. So for now, I'm giving 4 out of 5. But if they stage it a bit better and make the lighting even more dramatic, I think it could go for 5 points. Now, for the overall rating, I am rating higher the song and performance, and that gets us to a very good 4 points for France. And now I would like to make a prediction on how France will do in Eurovision. Now, France is, of course, in the Big Five, so it doesn't have to qualify, which I think for this song is not that good because I really liked it a lot more the second time, the third time, the fourth time. So it could have profited from being performed in the semis as well. But I do think that this is a song that can please the juries quite a lot because of her vocal abilities, because of the style of the song. And I think it is good enough to also appeal to the televoters. So all in all, I think France will get a top 10 result with this song. If they do the staging just right, if it's like a voila kind of moment, I think it could do a top 3 even, but not that certain at this point. And I'm not sure that it can win, but well done, France. I think it will be a good Eurovision year for you, but it would have been kind of cool to have Eurovision and the Olympics in France at the same time, or in the same year at least. I don't think that's going to happen, but let's see what happens in Liverpool. If you think that I'm completely wrong about this song, you have a different interpretation, or you don't like it, you love it, let me know in the comments. And if you want more reviews of Eurovision songs like this one and lyric interpretations of songs in Eurovision 2023 and also videos on Eurovision history, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching and see you soon. Bye-bye.